lovely peeps. Well, today all the housework's done. It's Saturday and it's the 3rd of February, and I've just printed off the mission inspiration for February, so I'm going to get that done this afternoon. Going to see how things go and get that video done and hopefully uploaded for tonight. And really looking forward to getting that done. It's so the prompts just up my street, so I'm going to be doing a steampunk page. I love steampunk, so I'm so excited. So housework's all done, hubby's downstairs, cats are out, and I'm going to make a start on this journal page. So really looking forward to that. So I'll read the prompts to you. We've got suggested colours, which are brown, red and orange. Nice. Prompt words: industrial, mechanical, whimsical, revolutionary and futuristic. And then the prompts are, and these prompts were given to us, suggested to us by guest mission controller of Stephen Bland. So thanks, Stephen, right up my street. So number 1, cover your page with tissue, text or newsprint. I'm going to use tissue paper. Number 2, add a thin coat of spritzed ink colour. I'm going to use my brown tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. Add tinted texture paste through a stencil, cog stencil, got to be. Colour string or twine and add to page. I've got an idea on how to use that. And add one or more steampunk style focal images. Well, I've got one, and it's going to cover. It's from my steampunk digital downloads on my website, and it has the word industrial, I think. Industrial. And then add headline, quote or phrase. So I'm not sure on the headline on that. I've got to think about that one. Add metallic elements, which it be paint, ink, foil, etc. So what I think I might do with that is I might use Gilding Flakes. Might do that. That's a good one, isn't it? And then finish with a frame or a border around your page of your choice. So what I think I might do is incorporate the foiling in the border around the page. I can combine the two, couldn't I? So that's today's prompt. So that's I'm gonna be chuffed to bits with that. So I'm not sure whether I'll use the red. But we'll see. I mean, you can see supplies at the back there, but they're I've used them for something else, and which didn't work out, so I binned it. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to turn to overhead and get stuck in. I'll see you on the other side. So, okay, so the first step is to cover my page with tissue, text or newsprint. So what I'm going to do is, I've got a piece of tissue paper, I'm going to just scrunch it up. And I'm going to put it on, place it, use Mod Podge, and I'm using an 8x8 sheet out of my 8x8 journal page, and this is Bockingford card. So I'm going to use my Mod Podge and just get it on. Give this a nice thick layer of Mod Podge. Managed to get myself some new paintbrushes at last. So this is one of my old ones, and I'm just use this one for my Mod Podge. So okay, so I can place that on now, and give this a quick coat as well. Just get it on. And I like all the creases, so a nice steampunky page. There we go. Not going in as well as I hoped, so let's just, there we go. I'm hoping that'll dry now. Let's see how that dries. So get my heat gun, get this dried. Right, I'll go and flip this over and cut the excess off. It says, hopefully. I'm using my Fiskars scissors, which I got off my good friend Kath up in Scotland. So, and they're absolutely fabulous. Got loads of scissors. With me being left-handed, no, left-handed scissors are very, very hard to come by, but also very expensive. And why they should be so expensive for left-handers, I've no idea. So I've been crafting that long that right-handed scissors, I'm used to them now. So so that's all that done. Nice. Looks good. Like all the little crackles. Can you see the crackles? Aren't they good? So nice crackles. So the next step is to add a thin coat of spritzed ink or colour. So I'm going to be using my Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, and this is Tattered Leather. So I always store my my glimmer mists on their side, so the mica sits at the bottom. On the side rather than on bottom, and then it doesn't clog my nozzle. And I'm just going to lightly spritz this. And lie that back down. I'm really liking how it's, if I lift it up, you can see the way it's gone into the crevices and the creases, and it looks really good. So that's that step done. Before I go to the next step, I'm just going to give this a quick wipe over. So there we go. So that's that done. And the next layer is add tinted texture paste through a stencil. So for this I'm going to be using my Imagination Crafts structure paste. This is a UK company, and I absolutely love this structure paste. There's like a grittiness to it, and speaking to Sue, and she said it's marble dust, So I really like it, and if you can get your hands on a pot of this, I would recommend it. So I'm just going to take some out and put it on my glass mat, and then I'm going to get some orange, because the suggested colours are brown, red and orange, so I'm just going to use a little bit of orange and just mix it with the texture paste. There we go. I love this texture paste. If you can get your hands on a pot, I really would recommend it. It is brilliant. I love it. Sue and Harvey at Imagination Crafts have some amazing products. So I've got a combination. It says one stencil, but I'm going to use a combination. So I've got these cogs on this one, and this is an Imagination Crafts stencil as well. And I'm going to use this one. I'm not sure what the name of this is, but it's one of their mixed media stencils. They do produce lots of stencils, Sue and Harvey, so check them out. And I've got this one as well. And with it being steampunky mechanical and that, I thought these two would work fabulously with this. So first off, I'm just going to get some, just going to get some cogs going up here. Good. And I want some here as well. Come on, Linda, let's get it on. I don't want it thick, I just want a nice even coat. There we go. And then I'm just going to come down with these then. I want some of these arrows. So I think I'll have some going this way. And it has seeped through the stencils, but that's because this is the paint has made it quite watery. So that's fine. And I've actually managed to get some of the, and I would advise you to wash your stencils in warm soapy water as well. And I just want some of this in the middle now. Just want some of this in the middle if I can do it without contaminating anything. First off, I think what I'll do is I'll just give this a quick blast. So I'll just bring this in, and I'm just going to place that in the centre. I don't want it perfect. Managed to get some of the spots in. I'm just using up what's left of my. There we go. Excuse me. So I'm happy with that. this mess up before I get it all over the place, because knowing me, I will get it all over me as per use. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that to one side, and I want to... The next step says colour string or twine and add to your page. And then step 5 is add one or more steampunk style focal images. Right, okay. So from my digital downloads, I've got a steampunked, and I've got this image which says industrial, which is one of the words, suggested words. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this like a picture frame. So all I'm going to do first is I'm going to spritz this with the Tattered Angels, and I just need my spritzing box if I can find it, which is more than likely fallen out. There it is. Okay, so I've got this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just spritz that with my Glimmer Mist. So just leave that like that now to just dry. Pop that to one side. Dry my hands. And then what I'm going to do is, red is one of the colours, and I'm using Indigo Blues Ruby Slippers. And all I want to do is shake it first, Linda. There we go. And I'm just going to go round with my finger, and I'm just going to put some on, and then just introduce it round. Around my picture. So there we are, I've introduced that. So I've used the red and the orange. Excuse me. So now I just want to see if this is dry. Oh, and I've got like a little, it's called candy, card candy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of red to that as well, just to take away the, there we go, if I can get it off. Come on. There we go. Don't want that bright, it's like a goldy, and it's metal. So I'm just going to give these now a quick blast. I'm going to thread this through here, the twine, because I'm going to put this on here like it's a picture frame. Just not this. There we go. See if I can get this one to go through now. just need to bring this in. I'm going to have that kind of like it's hanging on the page. That should do it. Oops. There we go. I'll just trim that down a bit. And that. And I've got that piece to use for another day. On a tag maybe. So I'm going to pop that there like that. And I'm going to put that, glue that down with one of my Pritt sticks. Oh yeah. So I've got my Tombow, and you know the way when you think it kind of drags. So if you spritz a little bit of water onto your glass mat and then just moisten it again, and then it glides easier. It kind of reactivates the stickiness. So that can go there like that. And then I'm just going to then place that underneath there if I can get it. So it's like a press stud. No, kind of like a nail on a wall. So what I need for that, I think I'm going to use a bit of Pinflair. Which is silicone glue, but it's odourless. I'll just pop that on there like that. There we are. So that looks like a picture on a wall. A very dirty wall. So add a headline, quote or phrase. I'm going to leave that for a minute, and I'm going to combine the 7 and 8, which is add metallic elements, paint, ink, foil, etc., and finish with a frame or border. So I'm going to combine the two and add a frame of what you call them, gilding flakes. So this is going to be my my frame, and as I'm doing that I'm going to be using gilding flakes, and I'm using some flitter glue from Indigo Blue and I'm just going to put some on my pad and pop it in. Quite a bit on. So this is a foam pad, and I'm just going to leave it and let it soak in, because what I'm going to do now is just give my hands a quick wipe, and then I'm going to add talcum powder to my hands, because that helps with the static of the gilding flakes. So I'm just going to make sure they're not all sticky glued up before I start. Dry my hands so they're nice and dry. Put a little bit of talcum powder on my hands. I love Johnson's Baby Talc. Other brands are available, I believe. There we go. So that's hopefully will help with the static. So now that that's, I'm just going to do one edge at a time. And then just get some gilding flakes. And just pop it on the side. I can't remember the name of this particular one, but I do like it because it's got golds and verdigris in. I just thought it would be good. I've not used gilding flakes on a journal page that I can remember anyway. And it just came to me in a flash of inspiration, as it does. So I'm just going to leave that and let that and then I'm just going to get my finger and just run across it. There we go. That's one side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the rest, but I'm going to fast forward because you've seen how I've done one of the sides. So I'm just going to go and do all the other three, and but I'll fast forward. So now that's done, I'm just going to go in with the smoochie and just take the excess off. I've decided against that because I don't really like the smoochie, and I'm just going to use my fingers instead because they've got talcum powder on. It's easier for me to do it. There we go. Not much of it has gone elsewhere, so I can just, if I can find my wiggle wipe, there you go, and I'll just wipe up, put the lid on that before it goes everywhere. Oh, sorry about that. And I just need to go and get I think I'll borrow my husband's brother labelling machine, and I'm going to put Industrial Revolution as the quote. So I'll be right back in 2 minutes. So there we go. The best Christmas present I ever bought him. So I'm going to do Industrial Revolution. Yeah, my hands are all sticky. There we go. And chop that off, turn that off. I'm going to cut that in half. Nice thing about this is it is sticky, which is good. So we'll have Revolution down here. You know when you spell something and you think, have I spelt it right? Yeah, I don't know. Spelling was one of my good things at school. We'll put industrial here. And all that left for me to do is get my black food ball pen, if I can find it. There we go. And I just want to just quickly highlight just round the two sides with that. Date it, which is the 3rd of the 2nd, and it's Mission Inspiration, and it's me. So Stephen Bland, thank you so much for this, for the prompts for this. I really enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will take the do a an overview of all of the page so you can see, but I really enjoyed that. And thanks ever so much for watching. I do hope you'll come back next time, and looking forward to seeing all your mission inspirations too. And if you are a journaler and enjoy journaling, then why not pop across to our Mission Inspiration Facebook group and join us. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.